heck was I? Oh, maybe? No. Hello, Hippie. Hello, Kels. Thank you, John. Uh oh. You asked me that last night. I don't understand. That's not. I mean, it's not like the worst thing in the world to say, but can we not ask that kind of question? Besides, if you do a little sleuthing, I have answered you. You just go to look. I answered the call eons ago. But Ella, please put him on a don't hide him from the channel. Just do a timeout or something. However that works. I think their sense of humor is just a little bit different. I don't want to write him off completely. Oh, you're fine. Don't. You guys, I never want you to think I'm criticizing you. I trust. That's why I make people moderator. I only trust people like that. I make moderators basically. I trust you. Besides, I miss a lot of stuff, and I do apologize. Scatterbrain City. Oh, okay. It's Taco Tuesday. Hello, William. It is Taco Tuesday, and it's also 2 for Tuesday, Taco Day. I memorized that from last time, Taco Day. Perhaps, I tried. I failed. I fail you. I'm a failure. I can only go up from there. Right? Hello, baby. Pardon me. Nobody puts baby in the corner, governor. Baby is front and center for the whole entire world to see. I don't know what you're talking about. So she is. You bastard. Like your trophy, huh? Oh gosh. I just can't win with you, can I? No, absolutely not. Nope. I'm bringing you down. And I'll do whatever it takes. I saved your life last summer. I know. And I didn't ask for that. And you have brought something back with me. Man, this paper sucks. I'm sure it's good paper, but it's just not compatible with these very, very fine Sharpies. These old, reused, thrice Sharpies. Get on there, you little nut. I just want to draw on this thing now. It's like a little head. Oh, God. Oh, boy. What year is it? I mean, that's strong. Very strong. Not strong enough. I'm not. I'm waiting to be impressed. You're playing both sides. You're the man now, dog. That's all I got. So you can make something look bigger or give it more definition. Just add a lot of shadow. Just give it a little shadow. Then you give the shadow some shadow. And then you throw some shade over the whole thing. At your own peril, of course. But you might learn a thing or two. More than you expected. About yourself. From time to time. Or not. Whatever. It's completely up to you, actually. I'm scared. I don't know why. Isn't that funny? Oh, son of a god dang. Not that much. It's ridiculous. I have to work with this one. I thought I got paid. I haven't got paid in a long time. I'm more than happy to take it out of my paychecks. Terrible. Fix that circle, my dad would say. Fix it, fix it, fix it! Make me rich, he would say. Okay, I make you rich, I would say. And he wouldn't laugh. He wouldn't laugh. I laugh my little ass off, though. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Pluto? I'm pretty sure they turned it back into a planet. But that doesn't. I don't think that stops it. Just because they say so now doesn't mean it wasn't true then. Perception is 9/10 of the imagination law. Possession, did I say? Demonic possession is 7/10 of the. I was never good at math nor distance. But I was always good at. No, I wasn't even good at pancakes. Damn it. I thought there was one thing. I'm good at complaining about woolly socks. Give me a pair of socks made of wool, and I can complain for days. Unabashedly. I'll just start right now. I don't like them because, and here we go. Well, I remember I have a phobia sort of thing going on with that because um, when I was a kid, I went to this hospital after my cousin was born, and I was wearing a wool sweater, and it was like really hot that day, uh, or something. I don't know. I was really thirsty, anyways. I didn't have to even like put a thing there. Like it was very hot that day. The sky was beautiful. Highs in the 70s, lows in the 40s. Um, it's fluctuating that. Anyways, I went to a water fountain, water faucet thing, and I was drinking it, and it was it was like freezing cold. And I have like when I don't know, I have sensitive teeth, and I was like 10 or something like that, and it froze. It gave my teeth freeze, brain teeth freeze, whatever it's called, and like a little bitch, I no, I'm just kidding. Uh, I used the wool sweater to like warm my teeth, and I put it in my mouth, and it was like the worst sensation I have ever. I just thinking about it, I want to. Nothing. I just got something in my my eye and my lungs. No, it was just really really terrible. It's like eating tinfoil or whatever, biting tinfoil. It's like don't ever do that. No matter how cold your teeth are. Yeah. Didn't stop me from doing it though. I started doing it all the time. I love it. These freaking songs are like prophetic. It's weird. I'm like, yep, this is what's gonna happen very soon, and it's like everything is like. I mean, it wasn't. It's like not hard to tell what was gonna happen. This is like 6 years ago. Tell which way the wind is blowing. Mile away. the taking over by fake ass corporate Christians. It's just like, yeah, it's obvious. I'm writing a musical about that right now, actually. Piecing together like a bunch of songs. How they're gonna ruin the planet, and then we're just gonna go around from planet to planet after that throughout the universe and destroy them and convert them and eat them. And by then, like, we're just gonna be cyborgs, and it's gonna be art that saves us, which is something they weren't expecting. The creative spark, the divine spirit, heart, soul, mind, imagination. For you may take our land, and you may take our freedom. I mean, no, 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 don't. I mean, no, we want our freedom. Sorry, I misspoke. Don't charge yet. I'm not done with the speech. Why are you in such a hurry? Gosh, everybody just wants to fight. All right, boys, let's go do it. Dodge those arrows. Be careful, though. Lots of them. Oh, someday the people that hate me also will realize that I was on their side the entire time. I was defending their dumbasses. Or there were people that were trying to save them as they allowed their masters to destroy us all. The end. Believe it or not, I'm on your side. Not the rich elite monsters who don't care if you or your family are alive or dead. Imagine that. Sorry about that. Out here in the garage, it gets like when it starts getting hot outside, it just turns into an oven. It just slowly starts baking this entire thing, and it gets fucking hot out here. Like so, I mean, I can't be out here when it's that hot. I can't draw because I'm sweating too much. It's like 100 and it's supposed to be 90 something today, which it's like 105 in here. No matter what, it's crazy. And it sucks because I love it. I like being out here. I mean, I have a room inside that I could use. It's just not the same. You know, you get out here, I can be in my head a lot more. And there, I can hear everything everybody's doing and stuff. It's just distracting. But these are first world problems. I'm lucky to have what I have. I'm lucky to get what I've got. Let's see. But yeah, anyways. I'll enjoy it all I can. I didn't think it was going to be, she said it was going to be hotter today than yesterday, but I saw the opposite. Come on, darling. Don't fight me. I'm trying to bring you to life. Whoa. What was that? I'm scared. Oh, shit, I'm live still. God damn. All right. I'm alive. I'm alive. Kill them where they hoard. I always want my family to come on and just sit with me and talk, like my mom. My mom's funny. I think it'd be so much fun just for her to come out because she's coming over. But I think she's just a little bit shy. She's been on here before and just sat and talked, like hang out with me. There's so much that goes through my mind out here, when I'm, besides all the gibberish that I talk about, like that I say. I think about, I remember things actually that from my life. It helps me like work things out in my head, I guess. Work things out of my head. Like a festering thorn. Art has helped. Music has helped too. A few years ago, I started listening to music that I listened to when I was like 13 and 14. Again, like some like Pink. I was listening to like Pink Floyd when I was that age, so I was listening to some cool ass shit. I wasn't listening to like radio stuff anymore. From like the 7th grade and on, I was like not my music taste had changed. But I started listening to things and they just, oh my god, that I hadn't heard in decades. And I listened to them with older ears and with this nostalgic sense because I couldn't help but remember like where I was at the time, or because I had headphones when I was young, and if the batteries weren't dead, I was listening to music. I lived on a farm, more of a ranch. And the music just brought my past back to me, but also like especially the bad stuff. And then it was hard to forget it because I had forgotten it sort of like once. There's just so many like things that happen that I'll never get answers to. And I have to learn how to be okay with that. People expect people once they're a certain age to act a certain way and to not have feelings or something like that. Oh, act like an adult. You don't act like this or that. Act your age. Somebody just did that the other day from TikTok. They were like, that video you made was just really weird. Not what I expected from a person of your age. I was like, well, what the fuck? Tell that to Robin Williams? Do you tell that to anybody who acts silly for their age or what? It's like, what the? You don't watch movies? You don't go to shows? Like, what the? What the? Yeah. Anywho, I've got to go. Lots of life to live. It's on. It's the new season. Comes on right after Days of Our Lives. Hello, Milk. Let's go. Buy your drawings. Can you buy my drawings? I need. Yeah, we can. Yeah. Yes. I have a shop in my description on my page, the front profile. There's a link to my shop, or I'm sure there's an email there too from the shop or something. My skin is really dry. Oh wait, that's a glove. That's a glove. What the? Oh my god! It's a love glove. No, it's not. It's not a love glove. It's a love. No, it's not. Stop saying that. Anyways, guys, yes. Thank you, lady. Call lady. I have prints and things over there too, so the drawings can be a little bit spendy because I love them and it's hard to part with them. So, but I have a lot of new ones. I don't really put my drawing. I don't like do a drawing and then put it on my shop because I have nothing right now. So I I can't go and get scans of them or anything. I just went through these the other day. This size, it's like 11 by 14, and I have like 40 of these stupid things. I have so many freaking drawings, and then the big ones. Don't get me started. Now 18, like poster size drawings like this, like originals. I probably have like 80 since I've done like 30 or 40 since December, and with these as well since then. So I mean, it's like, but I can't sell them until I make scans or something. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. And I have nobody in my life to ask like for advice. And I hate asking because it's like people, you can tell people don't want to do it. It's just, I feel like trapped, cursed. Exhausted. I'm tired of trying, sometimes I get really, really tired of trying. Because it's not like I'm just sitting here and like doing it. I'm like writing galleries. I'm sending my stuff to people that I feel like would, enjoy it or see something in it. But I never, or they will respond once and never write back. Or I have a show, and then the day after that, it's just crickets, like nothing after that for months. And I go up and I go down, get depressed, get excited, I get hella depressed. Afterward, it's just up. It's exhausting, and nothing ever happens. I have endless imagination, zero possibility of making it my livelihood. That's the only thing I want to do, or the only thing I can do. So yeah, I'm cursed. But it's a nice day outside. Yeah. I'm not gonna go out there and enjoy it, but it's a day. It's, Jim, well, either they want something or they don't want anything. But I'm not acting like some innocent little child or something over here because I'm not. I've painted myself into a corner and thought in a way that wasn't. I wish that I would have been more mm, mature in how I looked at the world of art. In that it's not about talent; it's about connections, and it's about talking to people and I don't mean this in a mean way, but you have to kind of like schmooze. You have to do that kind of work. You have to, and then you have to do that stuff to be a business to make it your business too. And I'm just not good at that end of it. I hate business. I don't like money. I hate everything about it, and like it keeps me from doing things that would further my any kind of success that I have. I just don't know how to manage money. I don't know how to eat it yet because I've been trying pennies, but their copper is just gross tasting. So I tend to just tell people I swallowed them and they came out whole. It's not worth talking about, really. But let's talk about it some more. You see, pennies. it's just uh, it's just one of those periods. I'm in one of those lulls. But it's a time where I can learn a lot too about myself and try to be better. Because it's I'm very aware of my limitations and my hangups and stuff, and it's really annoying to me that I can't turn it around. There's a lot going on in my mind. Like I can't ask for help, but when I do, everything comes out wrong. And again, I know I'm not alone. I know people, everybody. I'm not trying to sound so special or something like that because I know everybody does and has all their own issues and same problems and stuff. These are mine. I'm my own worst enemy. I love making it, but I hate talking and the business end of it. I love talking about art. I mean, I don't like talking about how much it is or all that kind of stuff. It's very, very difficult to put a price on. I'm just going to keep talking until my phone dies. Should be about 3 days. Yeah, those old pennies are the best. Well, yeah, everything does feel off. And yeah. I know that I forget where I was in Portland, maybe, where a lot of places don't even use pennies anymore. There's some places don't even take cash. It's crazy. I do. It's weird too because like the future has come to us, but it's only in consumerism like ways, like consumerist ways, in ways that help the big people, the big leagues, like corporations basically. Like we benefit a little bit from because how people back when I was a kid in the 80s and 90s and stuff, 2000, the year 2000 seemed like it did seem very, very far away. Everything seems like that when you're young, anyways. But I was 15 in 1995. For just to give you an idea. So like, which was like the perfect age to be in that era. um, that was the year I started playing guitar and everything. But 5 years later, it was like 5 years felt like a lifetime. Because like I didn't like my life was not. I wasn't enjoying my life very much as it dragged on. Anyways, yeah, it seemed so far away, but it came and nothing really happened because everybody was focused on the Y2K thing. So weird. And then yeah, like we were promised like flying cars and you know cleaner air and all that, all these things, and we were sort of like the movies, the Star Trek, all these things were telling us that that was what was happening. There were these shows and little films or whatever that would come out back then, and this is what it's gonna be like in 2002 or something, or even like 2001 Space Odyssey. I mean, there was this idea that we were progressing, and we progressed, but in ways of war, in ways of just mass surveillance, in ways, they used the technology that should have been used to save us all from the Armageddon that we're heading into, and they give it to the corporations to use against us. And everybody thinks like everybody. I won't talk like that, but I will say everybody when I talk about corporations and people that have all the power and blame the poorest among us for all of their troubles, telling me to hate my neighbor because I have no power, because I can't defend myself. Of course they're going to do that. I was just thinking about that. The people that, you know, it's one thing if you're hoodwinked or if you really even believe in what your political party is telling you, but there's people that don't believe in it. They don't believe it. They just like to. It's like the Joker thing. They just want to watch the world burn. They want to see the other side get hurt at any cost. So much so that they will just blatantly follow a madman, a violent, whatever. And I'm not even just talking about Trump. I'm talking about anybody in the future, whatever. People follow monsters because they'd rather be on us, even if it's a monster, they'd rather be on a side that hurts their supposed enemies or the people they think hurt them or like took away their jobs or their future, that sort of stuff. Demonizing the most vulnerable people in our society. And because they can't demonize, the, the working class can't do any harm to the elite, so they take it out on us. They take it out on the poor because they can't fight back either. So it's like a pecking order. And up at the top, they're just sitting there laughing at us. I mean, they don't even hide it anymore. It's just they just sit there and straight up laugh at us, and it's just heartbreaking how people. I have no affection for them at the top, but I have a lot of. I like to think that I have compassion for all of us at the bottom, but I know there's bad people too. Not that I'm good or anything. I just think we deserve better. And it's okay to disagree with people. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to want them dead. It's okay to disagree with people. That's what life is about. You talk, you disagree, but it's just a bunch of trolls now. And they're the ones who are derailing the conversation and saying it's up when it's down and all that kind of stuff. And they're not just hurting us or they're supposed, like I said, they're assumed enemy. Because they lump everybody into categories, like every single person like that's like this or this color or of this fashion or something is this. It's like that's just the stupidest way to think ever, unless you're trying to do what I was talking about. Eradicate them, dehumanize them. And if you notice, that doesn't happen the other way around so often. Without good cause, anyways. But also, I don't dig when people are just like, that person's got a red hat, they're evil, or they're a Nazi or some shit. I'm just like, They're fucking misguided. I don't think they're evil. I think they're just trying to watch the world burn because they don't care about anything. They have no standards. They don't believe in anything. They have no God. They act like they do, but they don't. They don't ever quote Jesus Christ. They call themselves Christians. They never quote Jesus. Ever. And they're Christians. Fakeroonies is what I call them. Anyways, have a good day, everybody. Where have all the cowboys gone? Well, yeah, they're at the. It's this emboldened state of mind. Unfortunately, it would just be so cool if these people were, if people were that mad at the right people. If they understood that yes, we're hella different, but we're the same. The working class, we're all the same. We all need the same things. We all breathe the same air. We're nothing like the people that are taking your jobs. You know what I mean? Like, we have way more in common than they're convincing you. We don't. And I wish people would just think for themselves instead of being told what to do and being scared of us. I'm scared of anything. I'm scared too. You know, everybody's scared. And fear turns into anger, and anger, it'll be our downfall. Look at this world right now. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And if you think one side is right over the other, you're fucking wrong. At least in this, I don't know enough about other politics in other countries, but I know that two parties, two corporate war parties, aren't gonna do much for us here in this. I mean, they have their allegiances are somewhere else, you know. Well, one's eviler than the other. It's like, yeah, but they're the same thing. They're like one shade, you know, of the same shadow. They are. I mean, so yeah, it's just we have to save ourselves. You know, we have to save ourselves. That's how it feels, anyways. Because everything does seem off, and hopefully, there's going to be some answers soon. The world. What we need now is love. Love, sweet love. I know. I hear you. I'm sure my mom's wearing my shirt. Do you want? Oh, be careful! Don't. You have to watch. She almost biffed it. Well, I wasn't planning on doing what you were doing. Hold on, I've got to mute it. I'll see you guys. Actually, I gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Sorry, I'm not trying to stir up stuff. By the way, I just want people to think for themselves. Is all, and be kinder. Love y'all.